folks, for the corn update, we're going to start in the garden with the sweet corn, which is just now starting to get ripe. We've eaten two messes out of it, and the boys are picking it. We're fixing to put a bunch of it up for the freezer. So there's a couple of rows of real late corn that's coming up. That's the place we had our onions. So the boys are picking corn out of the sweet patch here. We raise Incredible is the name of it. We like it pretty good. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows. 7 rows. And the rows are about 30 feet long, something like that. So it'll make a nice little mess to throw in the freezer, and so we're happy about that. It's all standing up nice and straight, didn't get blowed over by the big winds we've had that knocked all the trees down. Caleb, you like picking corn, bubs? Yeah. Yeah, buddy, let's see him. I wanna see you pick a corn. Yeah. Oh, show me that. Show me that. Whoa, that's nice. That's gonna be delicious, ain't it? Uh-huh. Open it up. Let me see the pretty yellow corn. Whoa, man. Show me that. That is beautiful. That's beautiful. Do you like that? Is that tasty?
Yeah. Even if you eat it raw, it'll taste good.
You like to eat it raw sometimes?
Yeah.
Whoa. Show me one more time. Oh man, that's beautiful.
Whenever we shuck it, we normally
break that tip off? Yeah. I'm surprised that tip don't have any worms. We didn't spray for it. We usually have a worm or two, which we don't bother us, but maybe them chickens being in the garden all the time has something to do with no worms being in it. I don't know. But anyway, this is the sweet corn patch, and we're gonna move on to the field corn and see what it looks like. Now we're over at the cornfield that you have seen in the other videos. This is the soybean cornfield experiment, and you can see the corn is growing. Way overhead high. Some of it there is probably over 10 foot high now. I'm going to go in there and give you show you how tall it is. Come here, Caleb. I need you to video for me so that I can go in there and show people how tall this corn is. Okay. Here, you take the phone and you video me. I can reach 8 feet high like this. So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna reach up, and you'll see where 8 foot is. There's 8 foot. So the corn's every bit of 9 foot tall right there. That just happened in a couple of short days, or a week, maybe at the most. I mean, it just went to town. So there you have it. The soybean experiment is working beautifully, as you can see. The soybean's pretty much choking out the other weeds. There's a few weeds coming through, but it's very limited. And there's Caleb. He can reach almost 8 foot, and he's reaching up. No, he can reach probably 4 foot. But anyway, we're doing all right here. Pretty good. So this is Trucker's favorite. It's an open pollinated, and it is really good for cornmeal or feed, dairy feed. We'll use it for dairy feed. There, oh, there's a view right there down the edge. And so that's this field here, looking good. Let's go over to the hunting property, Caleb, and see the corn that we just planted. Let's go here. Where are you going, Bubs? Well, for the most part, I see some good looking corn. There's soybeans coming up here. but mostly
Here's a deer track.
are coming up here and there, but mainly decent corn.
Come look at this deer track.
What do you got there, bud?
A deer track.
Oh man, you do got a deer track.
There's one right there.
You want to know what he's been eating? Look at it. Yeah, he nibbled all these off right here. Look at that. Just chomp, 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 chomp.
There's more tracks. He didn't, hopefully, good thing he didn't eat this one off.
Yeah.
Or any of those off.
He'll be back. He'll be back. He'll nibble them.
He ate these off later.
Look how I kicked some dirt over these seeds. Look how the soybeans lifted this dirt up. That is unreal. The soybeans picked the dirt up. I spilt some seed here, and I just threw some dirt over it to help them germinate, and it picked it up. That's incredible.
Here's a deer track.
But as you see right here,
Here's a deer track going that way.
yeah,
There's a deer track going that way.
the deer don't have anything they're telling them not to gobble them up. They love them. They just,
He goes this
they're gonna
way,
eat.
and he comes back this way.
Look over here at these tracks, my man.
Them are buck tracks.
Big old deer, ain't it?
Big old buck tracks.
Yeah.
Look at this one.
Mm-hmm. I see that.
Oh.
So the corn is coming up. It ain't looking too bad, but the crows are gonna hurt me again if I don't get a crow hung out here. And I have hunted for the last several mornings with no success. So we'll see what happens. I gotta keep after it and hopefully get one before it's too late.
This one didn't even
The patch
sprout.
over there got hit very hard.
There's some over here that didn't even sprout.
Yeah, it'll rain some more and sprout them. Let's go around over here to the rough ground that we just rough plowed and we planted and see how it looks. Well, let's see. I see a little corn coming up. Soybeans are doing better in this field because when it rained, it was able to shift the dirt around over them and do a lot better. But the corn is coming up. It's not in extremely straight rows because the way it was plowed. You see more deer tracks? But the corn is up. And I've got a feeling that the crows won't hit it as hard over here in this rough stuff, but I may be completely wrong. But we'll see when it gets a little bigger how it looks. But right now it looks like the field is gonna be dandy. A lot of soybeans coming up here.
I think this is a fawn track.
You think so?
Yeah, because it's a little.
Mm-hmm. Let's go check out our other couple food plots. No, we'll walk. It's not far. It's real pretty and green here in Tennessee right now. We've had a lot of rain. So there you see the deer blind where I sat with this guy right here.
Clover.
Yeah, it's real pretty clover. Red clover. Let's go. And so we have really put a lot of work into this place. Straight ahead is field. I plowed it too the other day. It was so dry that it don't seem like it should be dry with all this rain, but all it has to do is be 90 degrees for a week without a drop of rain and it's gonna be a brick. But anyway, I plowed it up, and the center section is only going to be clover, but out both sides, basically we planted rows of corn starting right there going this way, and the rows of corn go at a diagonal from the field like that. And that, so we can't really see from there over anyway, from the blind. And from that point to that point in the trees, there's a field back that way that's planted with corn. But from there to here is still laid nothing. I will have that full of clover this fall. So let's go see if this corn come up over here. We disked it, we plowed and disked this field, and we planted the rows right in the disked areas. And I see corn, and I see soybeans. I walked through this with a bag of soybeans as well. But look at this corn here. Corn, soybeans, all mixed together. And actually some clover coming up too. We had a beautiful clover stand from about here over this spring. And so all those clover seeds are going to probably sprout and come back up. But we've got about 10 rows of corn right here. And then about 15 or 20 rows of corn over there. That way. So it's looking good. It's looking good. I believe the deer have been in here. There's plenty of tracks. Plenty of tracks. Let's go over and check out this field.
Okay.
There's a clodhopper. That is Caleb Clodhopper. Are you hopping clods, bud? Let's go check out that corn over here. We're walking through this rough ground. You can tell it rained on it pretty hard. It shuffled it around a little bit. It was rougher than this when I plowed it. Okay. I see some soybeans there where I spilt them. Where I was filling up the bags. Boy, that come up nice and thick. Yeah, buddy. Has there been a deer over here? Yeah, right in front of you. See that track? Yep. And look at that corn. That's corn. The boy said this was really tough to plant. I don't know how much corn's gonna come up here, but even if it's a half a stand, it'll be good enough for hunting over. Here in Tennessee, it's illegal to put corn out as bait, but it's perfectly legal to plant corn and hunt the corn that you plant. So we got to stay legal. We got to stay legal, buddy. Yep, we're going to stay legal. So I planted the soybeans where the corn is, this little patch here. And so all this out here has not got anything in it yet, although I see I think I see clover coming up here. I believe this is clover, but we'll see. If it came up thick through the whole field, I wouldn't even have to plant any clover, but I want a real pretty nice field full, so we'll work up the ground and plant the clover here in a month or two.
Folks, I hope you enjoyed this corn update. We appreciate you watching. Others really enjoying making these videos. So we'll see you on the next video. Have a good day.
Yeah, I think it's a deer track.
Cause it has packed right here.
He stepped on it with both feet, front and back feet. That's why it's that way.
One deer went the same deer went this way.
Mm-hmm. He sure did. He made holes in our ground. Look at that.
Yeah. Probably.
Look here, it's a turkey track. He stepped there and he stepped there.
And hey look, a hole.
Yeah, that's a hole there. There, look at the turkey track right there. You can see these 3 toes right there. Yep.
Is that a turkey track?
Yep, that's a turkey track.
Oh, that's what you